on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position, and once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game, and when he gets in front of goal,
it's Alvarez!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Rodgers. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tagliafico gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Alvarez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
There are a few waiting for it. Now then, the ball's come loose. McAllister gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bellingham. Rice. In by James. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Kane really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Rice. Always onto this. Fernandez. Tagliafico, and he cuts out the supply. Yehi, Anderson, Bellingham, Spence, nice control. Gordon, Bellingham played out to the left flank. A lot of space ahead of him. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. He's through here. Now it's chance for a shot! Gordon. Argentina playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. That's a lovely, neat pass. James. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Anderson. Thinks one through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Martinez. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
James crosses. Messi. McAllister. Tagliafico forwards and with intent. Rodgers. James. It's a good run down the right. Now who's going to be first to this? McAllister, gently done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Messi. Gehi does really well to win the ball there. Alvarez. Great chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's good play. Rodgers now hits, shot at goal! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Romero, Fernandez, Martinez, Simeone has a look and plays it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham, Kane, Gordon, they've done it! They are right back in business.
England, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Paredes. Fernandez succumbs to the pressure. Kane, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played towards the other side. Rice. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Simeone. Romero, Fernandez, Paredes shifted upfield. James, Rodgers, James, Rice, excellent, and he has been fouled there. Anderson. And it's Messi. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. Martinez. Tagliafico. Romero. Paredes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Strong running down that left flank. Gordon looking to get on the end of this. Spence is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Stones cuts out the pass, moved on forwards. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, good, and the shot! Deftly away. Bellingham. He's in a good position here. McAllister. Fernandez. Paredes. Aim forwards. Gehi cuts it out. Anderson. Spence. Spence is fouled. And that was very necessary. Lisandro Martinez is there and he can get that clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Fernandez. And Fernandez! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Anderson. Gehi. Anderson. Stones. Bellingham. James. Rice. Romero. Simeone. Paredes. Fernandez. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. James chooses to go cross-field. Anderson. Stones. Rice. Bellingham. Played out to the right. That's a nicely weighted pass. James. That's a cute ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. McAllister clears it away. Goes for a shot! And again! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Paredes. Molina forwards and with intent. And here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi, that's a delicate pass. Spence. Gehi head over towards the opposite flank. Rice. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Romero wins the duel this time. Molina. Aim forwards. Martinez. That's really well manoeuvred. Anderson. Bellingham. Rice. Kane!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Gehi gets over and intercepts. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Molina. Half-time getting close now. Fernandez. Fernandez, gently done. Gehi tries to clear. Paredes. Tagliafico. Now it's McAllister. It's run loose here. Fernandez. Simeone! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
James looks to the other side. Spence. Gordon. Paredes with a definite foul there. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Bellingham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Paredes. Molina. Played into space out wide. Messi. Molina. Molina's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Stones. Rice. James. And it's Messi. Simeone. Tries a shot! Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And we've reached half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second.
And he shoots!
Fernandes usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Rice. James, and he goes cross-field. Bellingham. Spence. Nice physical challenge. Messi. Alvarez. Played out wide. Gets into some space. Aimed in towards the centre. Danger averted for now. James. Stones. James. Stones. Molina. Romero. Paredes. Simeone. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Gordon. Spence. Anderson. Gordon. Bellingham. Kane. He's away. Martinez gets good distance on it. Rice. And here's Kane. He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it.
Kane probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Paredes. McAllister. Lisandro Martinez goes forward. Anderson. James. Bellingham. Spence. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Bellingham. Rice shifted upfield. Bellingham. Paredes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Martinez. Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? It's Alvarez! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chance here to counter. Anderson makes the interception. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Gordon. Over to the left. That's tidy. Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Simeone, and it's played forward. Proves too strong.
Alvarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. James, done delicately. And the finish! Sticks it away!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Gordon, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gordon. Anderson chips it through. Oh, super find. Eze! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Martinez. It's a quick ball upfield. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Anderson forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Oh, played right into... It's Kane! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Tagliafico, McAllister, Paredes, back into the middle, Fernandez, McAllister, out to the left it goes. Spence. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Lovely bit of skill. Clipped into space. That's an excellent interception. And he thumps it clear. Gordon. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
England can try it again now. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Paredes. Tagliafico. That's really well manoeuvred.
Spence.
Rice shifted upfield. Martinez. Fernandez. Fernandez has played it long. And it's hoisted clear. Kane. He's through now, is he? Here's a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Paredes aim forwards. James. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. McAllister. Molina. Anderson. And here's Messi. Bellingham. Bellingham, gently done. He's in plenty of space here. Tagliafico. McAllister. Alvarez. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Fernandez. Gordon, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Fernandez. Molina. Fernandez.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Argentina go in search of a late winner. Tagliafico, Fernandez. That's a Alvarez! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Argentina go into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Great defending, strong and determined.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Kane. Gordon. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for England. Number 8.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Jordan Henderson. Yehi. England are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
O'Reilly. Stones. Rice, spread out to the left. That has been knocked clear.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Jordan Henderson. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, sweet feet. Rice. Played in. Tagliafico attempts a clearance. Romero. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for England. Number 24. Coming on the field is number 12.
Alvarez. And it's Messi.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Gordon. Jordan Henderson. Played towards the other side.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
Molina. Fernandez. De Paul.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Gehi chooses to go cross-field. No, he's overshot the green. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Romero. Paredes. Martinez. Fernandez. Martinez. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Paredes wins the duel this time. It's Kane! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
All square again into the dying minutes. Romero forwards and with intent. Messi, oh, good spread. Great work on the overlap. Tries to get it clear. They've won a corner. They need to get it in quick. And it's hoisted clear. Fernandez. Chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Final seconds, this has to be it. Hit into the middle. Eze. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. So our quest to find the winner continues. England did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Rice. Out to the left it goes. O'Reilly. Stones. Out to the right. Now it's Eze. And the keeper has it. Montiel. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. De Paul. Fernandez. Baco. Chalobah. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Paredes. Fernandez. Cross goes in there. Brilliantly cut out. Rice. Long ball looking to counter. Kane played out towards the right wing. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Romero moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Gordon producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. O'Reilly. Gordon. Bellingham knocks it out wide. Very nicely done. Incoming delivery. Bellingham finds himself offside. Gehi. Rice. Rice shifted upfield. And here's Kane. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Gordon. Great position. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
England take the lead. Paz. And it's Messi. Messi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Jordan Henderson. O'Reilly. Gordon. Lisandro Martinez, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rice. And here's Kane. Bellingham. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Kane. Kane! And that would have been game, set and match.
Kane has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Barco aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham. Chalobah. Stones. Chalobah. Rice. O'Reilly. And it's played forward. Paz is the guilty party there. Messi. Paredes. Paz. Paz played over towards the opposite flank. Paredes. That's it for the first period of extra time. England come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And the action has already restarted. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Fernandes. Paredes.
Baku.
Fernandes. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Showing good feet. And they've got rid.
Baku.
De Paul. Oh, it's played into the area. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Could be danger here. Kane. Eze. Stones. Rice. Chalobah. Stones. Looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gordon. Jordan Henderson. And here's Gordon. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that has been cleared. Kane. Eze. Stones. Rice. Stones. Yehi. Bellingham. O'Reilly. Moved on forwards. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Montiel. Martinez. Argentina getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Paredes. Paredes, long ball upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Eze stood his ground strongly.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Ah, such a clever touch. Henderson. It's Jordan Henderson! Keeper's not concerned by that. Montiel. England moments now away from seeing this one out. Paz. Eze. Kane. Bellingham. And it's Kane. Oh, good spread. Menu. Chalobah. And here's Eze. Chalobah. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. Montiel.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Martinez. Palacios. Forwards and with intent. Argentina desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Oh, that's nice. Paz. That's very neat. Paredes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Chalobah. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. England have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I guess it's a result that's best described, Peter, as routine. A good balance of organisation, discipline and endeavour, and a result from which everyone came out looking good.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, it really is quite amazing as to how this incredible man, Lionel Messi, keeps doing what he does season in, season out. Undoubtedly, one of the very best we'll ever see.
Well, listen to the numbers. 2018-19, better than a goal a game across all competitions, 36 from 34 and 51 in 49 to be accurate across the league and across all competitions. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Fernandez. Messi. Paredes. Molina. Molina carries the ball down the right. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones. James. Looks to the other side. Spence. Bellingham. Rice. Muscular approach does pay off here. Fernandez. Alvarez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Argentina have a free kick. Oh, that's amazing! A stellar strike from the skipper!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham. Rice. Spence, aim forwards. Gordon. That's a nicely weighted pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rice has been caught there. It's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And he's there to clear it. Alvarez. McAllister. Always onto this. Caught offside that time. Spence. And that is out of play. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. Gordon's cross. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Paredes. Romero forwards and with intent. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Can he find the finish? Rodgers. Anderson, out to the right. James. James looking to hit the byline here. Oh, smashing header! Lisandro Martinez is there and he can get that clear. Well, they can break here. Tagliafico. And it's Messi. Messi, oh, good spread. Molina, now here's the delivery.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Lobbed in behind. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodgers, gently done. Bellingham. Oh, super find. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
That has found him in acres of space.
Foot in.
Spence.
Is fouled. Wonderful! And again! They've scored!
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Messi. Molina.
Proves too strong.
Gordon did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stones, and he goes cross-field. Anderson shifted upfield. Aimed in towards the centre. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Martinez. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Stones. Moved on forwards. And he's picked out the run. Rodgers. He's on chance, surely! And that has been cleared. Rice. James, diving header! Tagliafico. And it's played forward. And it's Messi. Paredes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Spence. Yehi. Spence.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Tries to get it clear. That's a throw. Rodgers stood his ground strongly. James crosses. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Molina. Paredes. McAllister is onto it in a flash. Spence. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Messi. Molina. Paredes. Bellingham. Gordon. Rice. And it's lofted through here. Martinez. Romero, gently done. Rice. Rodgers. McAllister. Romero. And it's Messi. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Fernandes. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That's an imaginative pass. Alvarez. That's good defending, very good defending. Molina. Alvarez! Goal! Argentina! And they get themselves in front! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bellingham. Kane. Fernandes. Romero. Paredes. Paredes forwards and with intent. Yehi. Spence. Succumbs to the pressure. Romero. Molina. Romero. Molina. Paredes. Simeone. And here's Kane. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Fernandes. Romero, aim forwards. And he's onside.
Pickford claims it, safe hands. Spence. Gordon,
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodgers. He's through here. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Fernandes. McAllister, now he's off and running.
Rodgers.
James.
Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? Rodgers. Shot at goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Gordon is offering a wry smile there.
It's anyone's ball now.
Bellingham.
Played into the middle.
That's an excellent interception. Gets it away. Rice, and it's Kane. Bellingham, chance for a shot! He's scored!
Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. England go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Argentina have reclaimed it. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a save! Terrific reactions!
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Rodgers with the clearance.
Fernandez.
Can he finish? And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nice control. Simeone. Molina. Oh, good ball. Stones. Rodgers. Played towards the other side. Gordon. Spence. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Fernandez. Up towards the front line. James makes the interception. Bellingham. And here's Gordon. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Spence. Bellingham. Oh, it's coming up. He's had a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Anderson chooses to go cross-field. Rice. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. England come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Shapes to shoot!
Alvarez just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Bellingham. Rodgers. Fernandez does really well there, strong defending. Molina. Simeone. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. Fernandez. Tagliafico. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he shoots! Rice with the short one.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Fernandez. Fernandez forwards and with intent. Stones. Rice. Moved on forwards. Stones. Bellingham. Stones gently done. Martinez. Fernandez. McAllister. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Stones. James. Bellingham. James calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Tagliafico. Oh, that's a nice ball. Pickford claims it, and the danger passes. Gordon. Bellingham given the lift of his goal. Rice played over towards the opposite flank. Gordon. Anderson. Bellingham. And he has been fouled there. Out to the left it goes. Gordon. Takes a shot! Tagliafico gets good distance on it. Argentina have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Rice. Bellingham. Played out wide. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Rice has created one goal already. Played out to the right. Paredes. Fernandez. McAllister. Tagliafico. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Martinez. Nice physical challenge. Tagliafico. McAllister. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. The shot!
That was superb goalkeeping.
McAllister really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Crossed in early.
He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. A chance to play it in. Rodgers, and he's gone backward here. Gordon.
It's Anderson! He's missed, but not by that far.
Anderson is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Martinez. Tagliafico. McAllister. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Messi!
And that's off target.
Argentina really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Spence. Anderson. Bellingham. James. That is lovely. Played into the box. McAllister. Tagliafico. And it's played forward. Alvarez gets flagged offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Out for a throw. Paredes. De Paul. Molina. Molina shifted upfield. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's in here! Brilliantly cut out. And he thumps it clear. Martinez. Paredes. It's run loose here. Stones aim forwards. And it's played forward. He is through here. Lo Celso. Paredes. Gehi forwards and with intent. James. That is a great pick out. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Paredes. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Fernandez. De Paul. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now it's to Paul. Anderson. Palacios. De Paul. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Palacios! De Paul. Paredes. Molina played out towards the right wing. And it's Paredes. Oh, it's come loose.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell.
Palacios has given away a free kick. Paredes. Molina. Anderson. Stones. Bellingham tries a deft little ball. Deftly away. Goes for finesse! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Rodgers might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a throw-in. That looks a good cross. And that has been cleared. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's going to go a long way. Now what about this cross? Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Palacios. Lo Celso. Tagliafico. Oh, this looks sharp. Pickford claims comfortably. Gordon. Messi wins the duel this time. And here's Messi. Bellingham is the guilty party there. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. England are down to 10 men.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Stones. James. Anderson. Rice. Stones. Spence. Anderson. Anderson, gently done. Rodgers, oh, good spread. James could try cutting inside here. Header!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Romero, oh, there's a probing ball. England close now to seeing this one through to the end. Stones. Rice. Moved on forwards. James looks to get on the end of this. Romero. Palacios. And that's really well manoeuvred. Spence. Anderson. Yehi. Anderson. Spence. Anderson. Rice. James. Played towards the other side. And here's Kane.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Paredes. Romero. That's a sharp pass. Rodgers. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played out to the right. Alvarez. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's really well cleared. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Spence. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
Spence. Gehi.
Now it's Kane. Over to the left. That's good play. Now that's well seen too. And they've got rid.
Substitution for England.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18. Number 17.
And it's been taken short. And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's a performance you can't really complain about, both in terms of inspiration and industry. It was a hard-working win, but when necessary, they were able to call upon that creativity and the ability to dig in.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, it really is quite amazing as to how this incredible man, Lionel Messi, keeps doing what he does season in, season out. Undoubtedly, one of the very best winners.
That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Fernandez.
Tagliafico. Martinez. And back to the keeper they go. Stones.
Anderson. Spence.
Who's he going to play in? He's in space and looking for options. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. Tagliafico. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham.
Spence.
Anderson. And it's Kane. Thinks one through. Gordon. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Romero. Simeone. Now it's Messi. Paredes.
Fernandez.
Tagliafico. McAllister has it out wide and in space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Moved on forwards.
Gehi. Spence.
Bellingham. And here's Kane. Proves too strong.
Alvarez.
McAllister. Great work on the overlap. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he deliver? Chooses to go back. Cleared without complication. It's gone out for a throw-in. Paredes. Fernandez. Paredes.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Rice. Gordon. Bellingham. Anderson. And he goes cross-field. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Martinez. Tagliafico. Forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. James. Rice, aim forwards. Alvarez. And it's Messi. Alvarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodgers. Gordon. Now it's Kane. Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Messi was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Anderson. Kane. Kane played out to the left flank. Tagliafico. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bellingham, gently done. Oh, nicely intercepted. McAllister. Simeone. No goals as yet. Kane. Molina. Martinez. Fernandez. Tagliafico. McAllister. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. He's having a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Anderson. Looks to the other side. James. That has been cut short. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's straight offside. Molina. Moved on forwards. Gehi does really well to win the ball there. Tagliafico. Ambitious ball here. Pickford claims comfortably.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Paredes. Fernandez. Paredes. Molina. Simeone. Molina. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's a throw. Molina. It's a good-looking delivery. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Rice. James. Bellingham. Simeone. Nice looking ball. Played into space out wide. Messi. Oh, that's an excellent interception. James. Spence. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Stones. And it's played forward. Alvarez, gently done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Messi. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well read, and he tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Gehi chooses to go cross-field. Bellingham. James. Rodgers. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! England! England take the lead. Martinez, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
England have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Fernandes, forwards and with intent. Spence. Gordon. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Gordon providing an outlet on that flank. So who's he picking out? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Good chance here!
Could move up a gear here. Fernandes. And it's been played through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Gordon. Rodgers. Played out to the right. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Anderson. Spence. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fernandes. Aim forwards. Messi. Now he's off and running. Yehi. Stones. And that's really well manoeuvred. James tries to dink it through.
It's Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's been slipped through.
Goes for a shot! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Goal scorer for Argentina. After 36 minutes is number 9.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Spence. Succumbs to the pressure. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Molina. Simeone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Spence. And it's Kane. England couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Simeone. McAllister. Molina. Paredes. McAllister. Now who's going to be first to this? McAllister showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Paredes. And here's Alvarez! Over to the left. McAllister. Now here's the delivery. Spence shifted upfield. Can he get onto this? What a throw in. Spence. Gordon. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? England presented with a golden opportunity here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Wonderful save by Martinez.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
McAllister chasing after it. James. Rice. Clipped into space. Molina. Argentina can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Fernandez aim forwards. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that has been clubbed away. Messi goes short. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. And across it goes. Anderson. Gordon. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he cuts out the supply. Molina. Simeone. Molina. And it's Kane. Gordon. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Romero. Paredes. Fernandez. Fernandez, gently done. Bellingham. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He can run onto that. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gordon, a probing pass. Face to face with the... It's Anderson! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi. Messi, good driving run.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Gordon. Spence. Gordon. Gordon has been caught there, it's a foul. Anderson. Bellingham. James hangs in across, surely now! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Paredes. Fernandez. It's a quick ball upfield. And it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Spence. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gordon! And it's played into the middle. Fernandez with the clearance. James. Out for a throw. Anderson played with finesse. And that is going out for a goal kick. Martinez. McAllister. Tagliafico. That's really well manoeuvred. Yehi cuts it out. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Martinez. Tagliafico. And he's well positioned here. Goes down, but nothing given. Spence. Yehi. Played towards the other side. James. Rice. Done delicately. Oh, great chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rodgers really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Molina. Tagliafico. McAllister. And that is out of play. And it's Paredes. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. Nice physical challenge. McAllister. And it's lofted through here. And he walks. Alvarez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Alvarez, oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Rice. Stones played over towards the opposite flank. Spence. Bellingham. Rice. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Bellingham. Anderson. Gordon. Rice. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Molina. England have a free kick. Spence. Gordon. Very nicely done. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, what's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Messi. Fernandes. Paredes. Fernandes. Paredes. Molina. The muscular approach does pay off here. Paredes. Paredes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Paredes knocks it out wide, played back in. Big chance! Decent enough try. Argentina can make their change now with a break in play. Spence. Gehi. Stones. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. Spence. Bellingham. Gordon. Bellingham. James. The ball is loose and the chase is on. A searching ball out wide. And that has found him in acres of space. Rice. Lobbed in behind. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Martinez. Paredes. Forwards and with intent. Gehi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, what a penny shoots!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Molina. De Paul. De Paul finds himself offside. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Calmly anticipates.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's played forward. De Paul. Gehi attempts a clearance. Oh, they could be caught out here. De Paul. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution.
Molina. De Paul. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Out to the left it goes. Gordon. Molina does well to get it back. Lobbed in behind. Alvarez. Shot at goal! And that could have brought them level.
Alvarez clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Oh, what a climb! They've scored!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Looking here to chip it through. Alvarez in acres of space out wide. Nice interception, well timed.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
England keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Spence.
Well, what we're seeing here is a recipe for winding up your supporters. They're over-elaborating on the ball when someone should be taking responsibility to release it forward. You can sense the frustration all around. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Paredes forwards and with intent. Rice. James. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that has been clubbed away. James. It's a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Rodgers. Oh, good take in a good area. Right! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Romero. De Paul looks to get on the end of this. It's run loose here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That's really well cleared.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Paredes. Tries a measured ball. Good ball over the top. Messi. And he thumps it clear. There will be a throw-in. Molina, showing good feet. There's the delivery. Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
England, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Martinez. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Rodgers. And here's Kane. Cross goes in there. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Real chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Four added minutes on the board. Molina. Paredes. And it's Messi. Now it's Kane.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. O'Reilly. Gordon. O'Reilly. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's found a way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the keeper beats it away. Rice. Final seconds, this has to be it. Baku. Martinez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. England pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? O'Reilly takes the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Plenty waiting in the middle. James. Now what about this cross?
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Fernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Hit into the middle. Out of play for a goal kick. Paredes. Montiel. Watkins. Bellingham. Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kane, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Out towards the flank. Deftly away. Alvarez wins the duel this time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's really well manoeuvred. James. Stones. Rice. Played towards the other side. O'Reilly. Watkins. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played in with purpose. Anderson. Rice. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, should have put that away. Montiel. De Paul. Anderson. Gehi. Anderson. O'Reilly. Gehi. Anderson. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Martinez. Baco. Martinez. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's running through. And the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for a decent ball in. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
De Paul with a header! It's in for the pieces! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. So much time and space here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Baco. Romero. Fernandez. Montiel. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Bellingham. Rodgers. Rice. Alvarez. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Fernandez. Fernandez, gently done. And it's Kane. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Romero, Martinez, Barco. Oh, he's onto this. And that's put paid to a promising move. Barco. Lo Celso. Barco. Fernandez. Paredes. Montiel. Now who's going to be first to this? Rodgers. Kane. Barco. Montiel. De Paul caresses it through. Alvarez! And no, he couldn't find the finish. England are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Anderson. And here's Watkins. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chalobah. O'Reilly. Yehi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rice. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's neat. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Lo Celso, and it's lofted through here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Fernandez. Paredes. Romero. Fernandez. De Paul. Alvarez. Stones gets a foot in here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Saka! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
England take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
England close now to seeing this one through to the end. Bellingham. Gehi. Chalobah chasing after it.
He's got to be in here. He's had a shot.
England nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Montiel. And it's played forward. Palacios. And there goes the final whistle.
Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely too.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that.
It's Kane! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Paredes. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. McAllister. Now he's got space here. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. McAllister. Foot in. Oh, it's come loose. Stones is fouled. Anderson. Bellingham. Proves too strong. England disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Alvarez. Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's really well manoeuvred. Anderson. Spence. Anderson. Gehi. Pass just lacking in accuracy. McAllister. Alvarez. Oh, they could be caught out here. Nice
Chance! Goal! Argentina!
First blood drawn. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 6 minutes was number 17.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Stones. Bellingham. Out to the right. Rice. James. Deep cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alvarez. Bellingham. Lobbed in behind. Up he goes! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Simeone. Molina. Aim forwards. Gordon. Anderson. And it's Kane. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they've got a throw. James. That's a cute ball. Oh, great play! Rodgers. And he's certainly onside here. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spence probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Molina. England are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Paredes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking for a decent ball in. Fernandez. McAllister. England needing to chase the game already. And they've got rid. Paredes. Lisandro Martinez, gently done. James. Moved on forwards. He has found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Kane did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Paredes. Romero, forwards and with intent. Fernandez. And it's played forward. And back to the keeper they go. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kane. Rodgers. Tagliafico, and the keeper's got it again. Simeone. England are one down despite having the better chances here. Molina. Oh, easy pickings there. Gordon. James. Bellingham. James chooses to go cross-field. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Paredes forwards and with intent. He's through, now is he in? Takes a shot! It's in!
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bellingham, gently done. Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tagliafico. Fernandes shifted upfield. Rodgers. Rice. Spence. Anderson. Bellingham. Anderson. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Bellingham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played out to the right. Bellingham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gordon! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Molina. Simeone. Fernandes. Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. Bellingham. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Rodgers. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Rice with the short one. England with another chance from a corner. And it's been taken short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Nice control. Has crossed into the... Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Fernandez. Moved on forwards. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Rice. James. And he goes cross-field. Spence. Anderson. Gehi shifted upfield. Bellingham. Anderson. 15 minutes till half-time. Stones. Stones gently done. He's found a way through. Bellingham. That's good play. Now who's going to be first to this? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Always onto this. And that's a dangerous... Can he finish? Alvarez with a beautifully timed run. Oh, a delicate chip through. Can he get onto this? Anderson. And it's played forward. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Anderson. Stones. Stones forwards and with intent. Rice. James. Aimed in towards, climbs up big! He can get that clear. Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
They've played it short. James. Can he deliver? It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lovely. And Messi! Really well taken goal. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Argentina, after 36 minutes, is number 10, Messi.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Gordon. Bellingham. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Martinez. England are still behind as we reach out for half-time. James wins the duel this time. Rice. Spence. Anderson. Spence. Gehi. Anderson. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Showing good feet. So who's he picking out? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Goal. About as smooth as it gets. A goal at a really telling moment. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Tagliafico. Molina. Simeone. Molina. Paredes. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Spence. Bellingham, aim for a real chance! And he's heaved it away. He is just caressing the ball. In by James. And that was very necessary. Rice. Done delicately. Chance, surely! He'll try to keep this alive. Bellingham, and again! He's got a goal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Alvarez. Now it's McAllister. Chance!
harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Anderson. Yehi. Stones. James chasing after it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Martinez. And the first half is done.
High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. The midway point of the game.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
So once again, we're underway.
England have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going, and eventually you'll get...
Anderson concedes a free kick for that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
James. England to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Stones played over towards the opposite flank. Bellingham. James. Bellingham. Rice. James. Oh, nice touch. Lofted in. Simeone. Paredes. Simeone. Now it's Kane. Anderson. Anderson going full tilt down the left. Molina. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Spence, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gordon!
Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
It's run loose here. Rice. James. James, gently done. That is a great pick out. Bellingham, and that's been drilled in. Paredes. Molina. Simeone. Molina. Now it's Messi. Molina. Molina drives forward on the overlap. Hit into the middle. And that has been cleared. Messi. Anderson clears it away. Molina. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. Molina. Simeone. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Goes down, but nothing given. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Rodgers. James.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. That's really well cleared. And the finish! Rice. Now what about this cross? That's not going far. And he thumps it clear. Stones. James. Great defending, strong and determined. Martinez. McAllister. Tagliafico. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tagliafico. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Stones gets it away. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Calmly anticipates. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Stones. Rice. Stones spread out to the left. Argentina have reclaimed it. Fernandez. Tagliafico. That's been slipped through. Alvarez. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
And now he has two. Argentina can make their change now with a break in play.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Simeone, Molina. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Molina, it's a good run down the right. Molina's cross, and a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Anderson. Gehi. Anderson. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Paredes wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. De Paul. Alvarez. Molina shifted upfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's gone for a throw-in. Anderson does really well to win the ball there. James. Stones. Bellingham. Spence. Bellingham. Rodgers. Oh, played right into his shot at goal! Goal! England! And again they hit the front.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
England go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Tagliafico. Paredes. Fernandez. Paredes. Simeone. This might spell and the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Simeone. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. That's tidy. Here comes the cross. And out it comes again. Stones. Rice. Stones. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Alvarez.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Martinez sends that a long way. Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Anderson shifted upfield. Great work on the overlap. Kane.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Fernandez, aim forwards.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Simeone. Molina. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Spence. Yehi. Looks to the other side. James. Now he's off and running. Fernandez. Romero, gently done. And it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Alvarez. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Paredes. And here's Messi.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Stones. Played towards the other side. Spence. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Molina. Paz. Molina. And it's been played through. And he's onside. Molina's extravagant effort.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Five minutes left on the clock. Romero. Molina. Moved on forwards. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Paredes. Bellingham. O'Reilly. Bellingham. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And here's Kane. Rice. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. De Paul clears it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rice. He's got plenty of space out wide here. James. Rodgers delivers the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Kane. That's been slipped through. Gordon. Paz. Now it's Messi. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Messi. Gehi gets a foot in here. Gordon given the lift of his goal. Stones. Rodgers.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And that's been won straight back. Romero. Paredes. Molina. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Stones. Played towards the front line. Alvarez. Tagliafico. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Martinez. Fernandez. Bellingham. Rice. Saka. And that has found him in acres of space. There will be a throw-in. Bellingham. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Rice. England ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. De Paul, he can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Romero. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kane. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes.
Tagliafico makes the interception. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Messi. Fernandez, who's set up one goal so far. Anderson. Watkins. O'Reilly. Strong running down that left flank. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And that has been cleared. Chalobah. England have a free kick. Oh, what a climb! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tagliafico. De Paul. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Saka attempts a clearance. De Paul tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. De Paul in acres of space out wide. Chalobah. Stones. Rice succumbs to the pressure. Paredes. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Dinks one through. Always onto this. Paz. And it's Messi. Paz looking for a runner. And he's straight offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Romero. Fernandez.
Tagliafico. And it's played forward. Chalobah. Chalobah tries making a foray down the right. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi caresses it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Alvarez, cross to the back post. Up he goes! Oh, taken with style.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Argentina, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
14 minutes for extra time, boys. Number 18.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Watkins finds himself offside. And it's Messi. Paredes. Half-time, extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chalobah. Rice. Watkins. Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Anderson. Anderson forwards and with intent. Plays it out wide. Rice tries to dink it through. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rice. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Kane. Bellingham. O'Reilly. Oh, that's neat. Anderson. Bellingham. Rice. Clipped into space. Chalobah. Oh, it's played into the area. Martinez. De Paul. Gets a good foot in there, and he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitutions taking place.
Martinez. O'Reilly. Yehi. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
The pull does well to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Paul. Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. Ambitious ball here. That's a good, decent chance! Classic Kane brilliance! And that may just do it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
England get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Baku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
England moments now away from seeing this one out. Chalobah chasing after it. Nice physical challenge. De Paul. Baku. And here's Alvarez. Palacios, and it's lofted through here. Ball is over the line. Palacios. Paredes. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Anderson getting this one clear. In with the challenge. Nice interception, well timed.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Stones. Oh, good spread. Saka. Chalobah. Saka.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Substitution for England. Number 4.
De Paul.
Coming on the field is...
And there goes the final whistle. England have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have